to my kitchen, you guys. So we're in my kitchen because I'm about to start my day. Don't mind my face, I look ashy because I just washed my face and I'm not going to put anything because I'm just gonna do cardio, and then after cardio I'm going to shower again. I don't see the use of putting on lotion. So I take apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning every single day, simply because it's good for my gut health as it contains probiotics. It's also good for fat loss because apparently it helps suppress hunger. I don't know, but they do say it does that. But for me, it's mainly for my gut health. And then another benefit that you'd get from apple cider vinegar is that it helps with controlling your sugar levels, which would then help control your sensitivity to insulin. So yeah, I would definitely advise it. Gut health is super important, especially if you're trying to tighten up this area. Your gut health, it starts with the inner. So some people will be like, I just want to lose fat, which exercise? I just want to lose belly fat, which exercise should I do? That doesn't make you lose fat. You still simply building muscle, but what you put in is what controls everything. The food you eat, taking care of your gut, like all those things. Anyway. And you also don't have to drink it like this. You can put in water. I don't like that. I prefer to just take it as a shot, and then yeah, and down it with water. So I also like to do a body check almost every Sunday, but today I'm not gonna rely on it because if I do think about it, because I also have body dysmorphia. Anyway, nothing hectic for me. Anyway, I know some people it's bad. Yeah, but for me, I'm not so much into it anymore. Because I've accepted that it's always gonna be there. If it wants to go away, it'll go away. But yeah, but the reason I'm saying I'm not gonna really look into this one, it's because I'm on my first day of my period, so I'm awfully bloated, and I haven't been eating so good for the past 2 days. Cravings were playing with me. But from first day of my periods, I don't feel any cravings, nothing. Only period pains, which haven't started yet. I felt them during the night when I was sleeping. But now they're quiet. I hope they don't come back. But yeah, let's get into cardio and stop rambling. So when I do my cardio, I actually like to watch something just to keep me company. Because it's easy to get bored. Like, who's excited to do cardio? I'm not anyway. But I do it because I need it for my heart, and also it assists a lot with fat loss, because imagine the amount, those calories that you're burning when you're doing cardio, they add up to something. But obviously if you're just doing cardio only as your main thing of losing weight or losing fat or whatever, then it's unlikely that you're going to get the results that you want. So I incorporate strength training is the main part of my training, and then cardio is just a cherry on top, which I also need. A very important cherry on top. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna watch a movie. It's called Emma. I hope I like it. I love romance, so I'm most probably gonna like it. But let's get into it. Let me stop rambling. Okay. Minimum 20 minutes. Yesterday I did 45 minutes, so we'll see. I like to shower immediately after my session because you guys will think I'm obsessed with pimples, but I think I am. Anyway, it's fine. Whatever works for you. So I like to to get rid of the sweat immediately after my session, because this is true. When you leave sweat on your face, you're most likely to break out. Sweat is gonna make you break out. So I'm just gonna have my lemon water, and then I'm quickly gonna hop into the shower and then have breakfast then. I've been having lemon water every single day for the past few months before
consuming any meal. I love lemon water because of the benefits that I get from it. So it literally helps with fat loss because it boosts your metabolism. Another thing is that if you're struggling with constipation, it's going to do wonders for you as it helps with your digestion. And these things won't just work on their own without us assisting them with food. So we can't just be eating whatever junk every single day and then we think we will get home and drink lemon water and it's gonna do something. No, it's not gonna do anything. These things work together hand in hand. You eat better and you take these things, they show you the results that you want to see.
I'm done. This place is messy. I'm done, but I'm not gonna clean now. I'm gonna have breakfast and then I'm gonna do some reading, some journaling. Well, I need to read the Quran. So I'm gonna make breakfast now and then I'm gonna read the Quran. And then I want to do some journaling and I have a lot on my mind. Then we're gonna clean. My least favorite activity. I hate cleaning. Oh my god. I hate cleaning. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna clean and then I'm gonna meal prep. I'm gonna explain the benefits of meal prepping later on. I highly recommend it.
I literally have the same breakfast every single day, but when I wake up from home and not having to go to work, then I like to spice it up. Normally I would have something sweet, but I was not craving something sweet here, so I was craving my favorite way of making eggs. This is my favorite way of making eggs. So you would just mix eggs. I do 2 or 3, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, and then you would mix with 1 to 2 tablespoons of cottage cheese and some milk, mix together, and then put it in the pan. Like, it comes out so good. I'm telling you, you should try it. I love it. And then I add turmeric to it. It's so nice. And salt. And unfortunately, I don't know how to measure salt. I always put a lot of salt. When I try not to put a lot, then whatever I'm cooking becomes tasteless. So yeah, we're working on that. We've been working on it for the past 25 years. So when you make meals, just focus on keeping the meal nutritionally dense and super high in protein. Protein is so important. Protein is one thing that's going to help maintain or build that muscle. And muscle is important because as we age, as women, especially from the ages of 13 upward, we lose 1% of muscle per year. And that's when we become jiggly. And I don't think women want that per se. I think they're just not doing anything to prevent it. But because I'm a personal trainer, I work with women, I hear how they dislike the fact that as they age, they become jiggly. Well, there's some things that we cannot change as we grow, but there are things that we can be in control of, and maintaining muscle is one thing that we can do by simply making our meals high in protein. Just keep your meals nutritionally dense. So another thing is, for me, I bake my bread. So in the future, maybe I'll share the recipe if you guys want it. But yeah, I do bake my bread because I like to consume clean food as best as I can, because when I eat out, I go all out. So, but when I'm at home, I try to keep it clean, because these things that we mostly eat affect us in so many ways and we are not even aware of. So yeah, but let's eat and continue with the rest of the day.
Time to meal prep. I'm not gonna do a lot of things, just two sources of protein, which would be lean meats as well as chicken breast. And then my source of carbs are gonna be what do you call this? Sweet potato. And then I'm also gonna prepare lentils.
So I highly recommend meal prepping, like 100% recommend it, because it's gonna be so beneficial for you. So most people, they only look at the fact that they will get tired of eating the same thing. Well, you're only gonna feel like that at the beginning, but once you adopt the lifestyle of eating like that, you won't get tired. Actually, eating the same thing over and over, for me, it works wonders, because I know what I ate, I know what I'm gonna eat it just works best, especially if you're trying to achieve a certain body goal. So the benefits that I like most about meal prepping is that it saves time. Instead of spending more hours every single day trying to prepare a meal, you're just gonna spend I spent 5 hours when I was doing this, 5 hours spending day cooking, but that's gonna save me so much time as opposed to having to spend 2 hours each day to prepare a meal. And besides the fact that it's gonna save me time, it's also gonna help me with making better eating decisions, because when you don't have food readily available and you're hungry, it's most likely that you're gonna make poor food choices, because you're gonna try to grab the next available thing. And we live in a world where food that is not good for our body is readily available. Food of convenience is readily available. Like, you can just go on Uber Eats right now and order something, or you can just decide to pick up something on your way back home because you are because you know you're hungry, and when you get home you still have to cook. So I choose to look at those things. And honestly, meal prepping has become a habit that I do every single Sunday. It's not something that I have to talk myself into or try to push myself to do it. At first I used to do that, but now it's just become a part of me. I know that every single day, every single Sunday, meal prepping is waiting for me. And during the week, I'm so excited because I know that food is already waiting for me, and I love eating. So I really would 100% recommend meal prepping. It's going to save you so much time, it's going to save you stress, and it's going to assist 100% with your food choices. Guys, I swear the television is not good for us. Look at me, frozen. I'm literally frozen, busy squinting my half-blind eyes. Anyway, so another thing that I've adopted is counting my calories. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I love it, and I recommend it to anyone who wouldn't be triggered by it. If you know it's not gonna trigger you into food disorders and whatnot, I highly recommend it. So I love it because especially if you're on fat loss, you might be consuming more than you're supposed to. Because remember, one thing about fat loss is that you need to be on calorie deficit. So calorie deficit simply means you need to be consuming less than you burn. So if you're not counting calories, it's most likely that you might be eating more than you are burning. So let's say you're burning 500 calories, but you're busy eating 4 times that, about 2000 calories. So you see that each day you're compiling weight on your body. So I highly recommend it. In my experience, what I've seen is that when I'm not trying to gain, since I haven't been trying to gain for the past year, I've been kind of in maintenance and then cutting. But what I've seen is that even when I was trying to cut but not counting calories, I would pick up so much weight. So I really do recommend it, and again, it's not for everyone. So another thing that I love doing is baking my own goods. And please don't mind the room behind me, that mess. No one sleeps in there. I just put my laundry in there. Yeah. Anyway, so I bake my own biscuits because I'm trying to avoid having to buy things outside, because it's best to keep your snacks less processed. I try to keep it clean during the week at home, and because when I eat out, I go all out. So I cannot be eating like that in the house and outside. Just avoid having biscuits and whatnot at home. Bake your things. YouTube has so many recipes of how to. I just do that. If you want this one, I will also share it. It's super simple. Just a few ingredients. The main one being oats. And then you can choose your own toppings of choice. And yeah, so I have a sweet tooth. I try to fight it, and sometimes I also avoid making these biscuits because I would struggle with not eating them at once because they are that good. But I've come up with a way of helping myself eat them in a better way. I shared it on my Instagram. In the future, I might share it here as well. So here I was just tired of standing in the kitchen. That's why I just made it into a batter and put it like that in the oven. Normally I would have made it into a cookie shape, but I was so tired. I just wanted to be out of the kitchen. I've been at the time I had been standing for like close to 5 hours. But anything to help me have a better week, anything to help me be prepared for the week ahead, because there's nothing worse than having a week that is not productive. You're also struggling with what to eat and you're exercising, you just end up giving up. That's what I would do anyway. So this really does help me a lot.
Okay, I'm done finally. Woo. So I've been in the kitchen for like 5 hours now, and seriously, I would rather do that than have to come stand here after work every single day. So I would rather spend 5 hours here now. It saves me time, and it's also gonna help me stick to my eating plan. So if you're trying to eat in a certain way, you need to make sure that you always have food that is gonna be in accordance with your body goals, like that you can easily access. Because if that's not the case, then it's likely that you're gonna eat out, or you're gonna be eating snacks the whole day instead of eating actual real food. So yeah, I'm done. I'm just gonna show you guys what I made. So in here it's mince, lean mince, as well as sweet potato, and then the other one is lentils with chicken. I like to keep it simple. I don't like to complicate my meals because I really don't like spending that much time in the kitchen. Yeah, and then here I also prepared cucumbers. I love to eat them for breakfast with, I don't know, whatever I'm gonna be having. I will plan tonight what I'm gonna be having for breakfast. I prepare breakfast each day, but I'll have this along with my breakfast. And then in here it's just excess chicken, which is also gonna help me once these are finished, because they most probably won't get me to Friday. But having the excess chicken, the protein is sorted, then all I would need is to just sort out some form of carbs. I would have either sweet potatoes or rice. I love basmati rice. Brown rice is also good. I just love basmati rice. And then here I meant to do cookies, but I am so tired. I just want to be out of the kitchen, and I'm so oily right now because of all this heat is burning me. So now it's like all the lotion I put in my face is dripping. Anyway, my point is, I meant to bake cookies, but I'm so tired, so I just made this thing, and then I'm gonna cut it into whatever number of pieces. And then yeah, so I think this is the end of the video. Now I'm done cooking. I'm gonna go clean, but I'm gonna close the video here. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Hoping we can grow together. I really wanna put out so much value, and so please like, share, subscribe, and also comment down below what you would like me to post more about. You know, for those who know me, I'm into fitness, so if you want more of those, let me know. More meals. Yeah, so see you guys on the next vlog, and